What's going on, guys? This is Zona coming on for another upload um, about my day with the police impeding my being able to get to work. I ended up being 30 minutes late again. Um, been late already once, a couple of times before actually. This is a fairly new job. And so the videos that I'm uploading was kind of tricky because um, they're kind of out of order simply because I had to, you know how it goes. Like when they mess with your devices or whatever and you run out of storage, you gotta, it was just a blessing that I had another device that had a little bit of storage on it so that I can grab the most important part of the footage that I was able to get today. So I'm going to try to explain it and give you guys a picture. There's another video that I'm going to have to upload. It's the first video that happened this morning. And we were sitting on the bus and we were just paused. This is the first bus that I was taking this morning, and we were just paused. And so when I walked up to the front of the bus, I recorded all of this, and I'll upload that here in a little bit. But I walked to the front of the bus and asked the bus driver, like, hey, what's the deal? So he's like, oh, I'm waiting for instructions on a detour because the road is blocked off. So I look up at the front of the street, and there's a police truck just sitting there blocking the street. There's no accident. There's no confrontation. There's nothing going on. There's just a police car blocking the street. Now that sideways angle video that you see, I think it's like the second video that I uploaded. That was me trying to show you guys out of the window the police officer up at the front of the street blocking the street. Now, if you can zoom in, you can see it. I did that because the bus that I was on was very big, and I had already gone up and talked to the bus driver and yada yada. But anyway, so we ended up having to go 30 minutes around the city just to get back on the very road that we were already sitting on to continue the trip. So right there, I'm already going to be late. So the second bus that I'm trying to get on is the video of the bus where it's just sitting there. And you see me talking about the bus is just sitting there. That's the second bus. So this is the footage I'm about to show you guys of me finally going up on the second bus to see what's going on. Now, while I was sitting there recording all of that and saying, hey, the bus is just sitting there were several police officers driving through. They saw me recording, so they did something to my phone where the storage was shot. So I didn't have any storage left on that phone. So I had to scramble and find another device that I happened to have a little bit of storage on, and I was able to get this footage, which is the most important footage of the day. So this is me going down to see what's going on, why the bus has stopped, and this is what I came upon. So I came upon, I want you guys to see this. Several SUVs by the police. That's the license plate. I just walked past everybody that was standing outside of the bus to get this information. These two vehicles were sitting behind the bus. Then I proceed to go back to get the information, and I'm hot.
First bus had to go all the way around to a second route. This is all the players. Everyone that's standing here. This is the supervisor. What is your name? Anthony. I'm just getting this information because, like the other bus that I just got off of, the police had the street blocked off. So we had to go all the way around the block just to get her on the dial. And now we got a police SUV over here as well. Really? But come we can think. That's interesting.
So they're all hanging out in the bus, looking like, this is some sort of a joke. It's funny. They think it's hilarious. They love it. And mind you, everybody there is involved. The people that are supposedly on the bus. Now, I don't know what was supposed to be happening, but there's a guy they're talking to that supposedly there's some sort of an issue that they have with him, and there's a perp. The guy that's got the bus hemmed up with the police is a perp. I know him. He's perked me quite a bit. Once I got to, I'm sorry, let me turn this down so that you guys can hear me. But when I got to Arizona, they had a few people that would perp me regularly, and he was one of them. So it's like, as soon as I saw him, I knew. I was just like, I know this guy. Like, he's a perp. So everyone's just standing there, looking at me crazy. The black guy with the orange shirt on, he was a part of it as well. He had just gotten off this first bus that I was on. And, you know how when they look at you, they know that something's about to happen that's going to, provoke you to anger. So they're all ready. They're so excited. They want to see how you're going to respond and how you're going to react. That's what they were basically doing. That guy, he's a perp. Guy with the backpack. Now I'm going to pause this real quick, and I'm going to give you the names of the officers, because I walked right up on them and I asked them for their information. So one of the officers' name is R. I think it's Inu or Inu. It's INOUYE. 1192 is his badge number. And then Anthony is the supervisor of the Valley Metro, which is the bus system. And then we have N as in Nancy Blasco. And his number is 1606, and he's also an officer. I believe the Blasco was the white gentleman. Well, not white gentleman, the white bacon bit. I was so angry. I was so heated because, like I said, this is not the first time that this has happened. They've done this to me quite a bit, and it's starting to become an issue. You can't be late to your work, to your job frequently and expect, them not to say anything to you. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to accomplish. So after I got their information and they sat out and, pretended to talk, I went ahead and got on the bus. And after I got on the bus, I recorded a little bit more footage. And then I eventually sat down. And this is when I got back up and just to look back out and record. Look at him. Messing with the... I mean, of course, you guys know they don't want you to get this information. They don't want me to get this footage. But this guy that they're out there, supposedly having this confrontation with or whatever. And when I walked up, they were just sitting on the bus, looking at each other. I have no idea what the issue was supposed to even be. See how it went blurry as soon as it got on him? Now it's clear. He's a perp. 100%. That's what they do when they don't want you to see who these people are and what they look like. I'll back it up on you here, dude. Let's see. I want to get a close-up of this guy. Wow. Let's see. There we go. That's the perp. And the bus driver standing back there didn't even want to give me his name. I asked him what his name was. He didn't want to give it to me. He's got a badge around his neck, but didn't want to give me his information. So anyway, the moral of the story is that it took 40 minutes for them to do what they were doing here, as if they couldn't talk to this guy off the bus so that we can go on about our way. They wanted to impede, as I've said already, my being able to get to work on time. These police officers are trying to make it so that I lose my job. And they're employing the Valley Metro bus system to participate. They've been doing this to me for almost 7 months. And I have videos that I'm going to upload showing where I had to walk back to my destination because they just refused to take me. But anyway, that's what happened to me today. And I'm going to upload that other video showing you guys what happened the beginning of my day with the bus system. The very first bus where the police had the street blocked off. And try to put the story together for you guys just about what I deal with on a daily basis. On a daily basis. This is every day. Every day.